Hi everyone. Welcome back to English Fab, where learning English is practical, useful, and fab. Today, we're tackling an important topic: global issues. From climate change and economic struggles to health crises and social justice, global challenges affect people everywhere. But discussing these issues in English can be difficult, especially with all the complex vocabulary used in news articles, discussions, and international debates. That's why in today's lesson, we'll go over essential vocabulary related to global issues, following the structure from our English Fab website. We'll cover environmental concerns, social and political issues, economic challenges, health crises, and emerging global concerns. By the end of this lesson, you'll feel more confident discussing current events, sharing your opinions, and understanding international topics in English. If you find English difficult, don't worry. You can translate the subtitles into English and your own language like this. Check the description below for extra details. Now, let's get started. Let's go over some essential vocabulary related to global issues. In this section, we'll explore key global issues vocabulary, covering environmental concerns, social problems, health crises, economic challenges, political issues, and emerging global concerns. Let's get started. 1. Environmental issues. The health of our planet is a growing concern. Here are some important terms. Climate change refers to long-term shifts in weather patterns due to human activities. Deforestation is the large-scale removal of trees, which harms ecosystems. Pollution is the contamination of the environment by harmful substances. Global warming describes the increase in Earth's temperature due to greenhouse gases. Renewable energy includes sources like wind, solar, and hydropower that can be replenished naturally. Endangered species are animals and plants at risk of extinction. Biodiversity loss is the decline of different species in an ecosystem. Carbon footprint measures the amount of greenhouse gases an individual or company produces. Overfishing is the excessive harvesting of fish, leading to species decline. Plastic waste refers to discarded plastic materials that pollute the environment. Desertification is the process of fertile land becoming desert due to climate and human actions. Ozone depletion is the thinning of the ozone layer, increasing UV radiation exposure. 2. Social issues. Social challenges impact communities worldwide. Let's look at key terms. Poverty is the lack of basic financial resources for survival. Inequality refers to unfair differences in wealth, education, or rights. Human rights are fundamental freedoms every person is entitled to. Gender equality ensures equal opportunities regardless of gender. Access to education means the availability of schooling for all individuals. Child labor is the exploitation of children for work instead of education. Homelessness occurs when people lack stable housing. Racial discrimination is unfair treatment based on race or ethnicity. Social justice focuses on fairness and equal opportunities in society. Digital divide describes the gap between those with and without internet access. Aging population refers to societies with a growing number of elderly citizens. Cultural preservation involves protecting traditions and heritage from disappearing. 3. Health issues. Health concerns affect millions of people around the world. Here are some important terms. Pandemic is a global outbreak of a disease, such as COVID-19. Malnutrition results from a lack of essential nutrients in a diet. Vaccination helps prevent diseases by strengthening the immune system. Healthcare access refers to the availability of medical services. Mental health involves emotional and psychological well-being. Sanitation includes clean water, waste disposal, and hygiene services. Epidemics are disease outbreaks that affect many people in a specific region. Clean water scarcity is the lack of safe drinking water. Non-communicable diseases are illnesses like diabetes or heart disease that don't spread between people. Addiction is a dependence on harmful substances or behaviors. Healthcare inequality means that some groups have better medical services than others. Obesity epidemic refers to the rising number of people suffering from excessive weight-related health issues. 4. Economic issues. Financial stability is a major concern for individuals and governments. Here are some key economic terms. Unemployment happens when people are unable to find jobs. Inflation is the rise in prices, reducing the value of money. Debt crisis occurs when a country or organization owes more than it can repay. Trade imbalance happens when a country imports more than it exports. Wealth gap is the growing difference between rich and poor people. Sustainable development focuses on economic growth that doesn't harm the environment. Poverty trap is a cycle where low income prevents financial improvement. Economic inequality means wealth is not distributed fairly across society. Tax evasion is the illegal act of avoiding taxes. Financial inclusion ensures banking services are available to all people. Gig economy refers to short-term jobs and freelance work. Brain drain happens when highly skilled professionals leave their home country for better opportunities. 5. Political issues. Politics shape societies and impact global stability. Here are some important terms. Democracy is a political system where citizens elect their leaders. Corruption involves dishonest behavior by officials for personal gain. Conflict refers to disputes between groups or countries. Refugees are people forced to flee their home country due to danger. Terrorism is the use of violence to create fear for political goals. Freedom of speech allows people to express their opinions without punishment. Authoritarianism is a system where power is held by a single leader or small group. Voter suppression involves actions that prevent certain groups from voting. Political polarization is when society is deeply divided on political issues. Censorship restricts access to information, speech, or media. Border disputes occur when countries disagree about territorial boundaries. International diplomacy is the negotiation and cooperation between nations. 6. Emerging global concerns. New challenges are shaping the future of the world. Here are some key issues. Cybersecurity breaches involve hacking and data theft. Misinformation is the spread of false or misleading information online. Artificial intelligence ethics examines the impact of AI on society. Overpopulation happens when a region has more people than resources can support. Urbanization refers to the growth of cities and migration from rural areas. Climate migration occurs when people relocate due to environmental changes. Food insecurity means people don't have enough access to safe, nutritious food. Renewable resource depletion happens when natural resources are overused. Energy transition is the shift from fossil fuels to cleaner energy sources. Pandemic preparedness refers to planning and resources to prevent future outbreaks. Now that we've learned key vocabulary related to global issues, let's see how these words are used in real-life sentences. Practicing with example sentences will help you use them naturally in conversations, discussions, and even when reading or writing about current events. 1. Environmental issues. Let's start with sentences about environmental challenges. Recycling helps combat pollution and reduce waste. Proper waste management and recycling can significantly lower pollution levels and protect the environment. Climate change is causing rising sea levels and extreme weather. Changes in global temperatures are leading to stronger storms, droughts, and melting ice caps. 2. Social issues. Social challenges affect millions of people worldwide. Here are some examples. Efforts to promote gender equality are gaining momentum globally. Many organizations and governments are working to ensure equal rights and opportunities for all genders. Access to education is essential for breaking the cycle of poverty. When people receive quality education, they have better chances of improving their financial situation. 3. Health issues. Let's look at some sentences about global health concerns. The pandemic highlighted the importance of global healthcare systems. COVID-19 demonstrated the need for well-prepared medical facilities and international cooperation. Sanitation improvements can prevent the spread of diseases. Clean water, proper waste disposal, and hygiene education are crucial for public health. 4. Economic issues. Financial stability impacts societies worldwide. Here's how to discuss it. Unemployment rates increased significantly during the recession. Economic downturns often lead to job losses and financial struggles for many families. Addressing the wealth gap requires policies that promote fair opportunities. Reducing economic inequality involves improving wages, education, and job accessibility. 5. Political issues. Politics shape the world we live in. Let's look at some relevant sentences. Supporting democracy ensures that everyone's voice is heard. A democratic system allows citizens to participate in decision-making through voting and free speech. Refugees need safe places to rebuild their lives after fleeing conflict. People displaced by war or persecution rely on humanitarian aid and supportive policies. Well done today. You've learned essential vocabulary related to global issues, which will help you understand and discuss important topics like climate change, social justice, economic challenges, and political concerns. Whether you're reading the news, having a conversation about current events, or writing an essay, using the right words will help you communicate your thoughts more clearly and effectively. Now, it's time to put this knowledge into practice. Try using these words when discussing world events, watching international news, or even writing about a global issue that interests you. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Okay. Thanks for watching today's lesson on English Fab. I hope you found these English tips useful and feel more confident. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using these phrases in your daily conversations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more Fab English lessons. Until next time, keep practicing and stay Fab.